But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Williams at the center position. Now here's Tatum. And Covington sends it back. And here's the fast break. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Here's Walker. 14 points from him the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. But they'll get another chance. McCollum against Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. 17 points for him last game against Miami. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. Stolen by Walker. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Tatum. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
Now here's Nurkic. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Lillard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Walker with some nice D. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jalen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
And so here's Portland after the basket by Boston. And here's McCollum for 3. Portland again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Damian Lillard. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Covington wide open, he fires. Good, great play by Lillard to set it up.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Boston?
Smart deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Walker. There's the 3, sinks the triple.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Here's McCollum. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. That's tipped. Covington with it. Now guarded by Smart. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. McCollum outside. Passes it to Covington. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Smart. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now here's Smart. 9-point game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Williams passes to Tatum. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 9 points. And there's the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Left side, Smart. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside. And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
And that one falls for Smart. Well, as we enter the back half of the season, some players are worn down. But, Greg, are there certain players who really dial in at this point, who find traction with their game?
No doubt about it, Kevin. Especially for the veterans who understand it's a marathon and not a sprint. You really are trying to build up towards this portion and take your game and your mindset to another level. So this is a time for those guys when they just start to hit their stride.
Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. And the shot goes in.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. Coach knows going in that C.J. McCollum is going to get his points tonight. He explained you can't keep C.J. off the board, but what we can do is make him work hard for those shots and settle for looks that aren't to his liking. The problem, of course, is that almost all shots are to his liking. Guys?
Thank you, David.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
And it's Walker penetrating. Good work defensively by Lillard.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Nurkic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
There's Walker with the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Now here's Walker. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Walker against Lillard. Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. They grab their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you like to see Jason Tatum be aggressive even when the defense gets physical.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The first free throw is good.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
Cantor checked in for Nurkic. And the Celtics also making a change. Fournier's checked in for Marcus Smart. And so Tatum nails them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
McCollum outside. Pass to Covington. Lillard outside. No good with the triple.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Now here's Fournier. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Walker. Nice D from Lillard.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Fournier finds Tatum. Shoots over Powell. Boston again missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
They get it back. They get it back. And finally they hit one. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got 11.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Lillard. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Fournier kicks to Tatum. Outside Williams. Brown the pass to Williams. For three, Fournier. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. And it's Boston the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Walker dishes to Williams. Tatum on the wing. Back to Williams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And that one falls for Williams. So he gets them both. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard outside. McCollum outside. Covington against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington's shot is off. Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Fournier. Brown outside. Lets it go. Boston again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still as competitive as they come. Here's what he had to say.
I don't fear nobody. And, you know, if somebody going to come after me, I'm going to be right here for it. And, you know, he's the ultimate example of that, somebody that's going to come for your lunch. And that's just what it is. I'm always ready for the challenge.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Thompson in at the 5. First one falls for him. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Pritchard. Six to shoot. Tries from 10, and Cantor pulls it down. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And Boston has possession, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. The pass to Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 14 points.
Guys, this guy is a natural-born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Tatum. And it's Lillard missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pass to Pritchard. Anthony against Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
You see Jalen Brown, he has the kind of verticality, athleticism necessary to make tough shots inside.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now let's check out the league's leading rebounders. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fourth, Enes Kanter.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Both free throws good from Lillard.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard passes to Brown. He kicks to Fournier. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Fournier's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Simons, the pass to Carmelo. That shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Checking out the numbers for Lillard. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Averaging about 22 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Cantor. Anthony trying to get open. Cantor's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Brown the pass to Fournier. Brown right side. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kemba Walker.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Up top, Tatum, covered by Anthony. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
Lillard outside. Pass to Anthony. Trying to end the drought. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Portland. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, There are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line. And a chance here to check out some stats on Jalen Brown. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. 16th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league. A tireless worker on the offensive end, and it's no wonder he's top 20 in points. Now, here's Lillard. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Jones. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his fourth assist in this one.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
Anthony against Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. Pull-up jumper. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Cantor. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, more and more, that mid-range game becoming something you've got to deal with when guarding Enes Kanter.
Here's Pritchard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Tatum. He makes one of two that time. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Lillard. Misses in close.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Now, here's Fournier. Tight defense on him. A lot of time, games are decided at the line. So let's check out the NBA leaders in that category. Second is Kemba Walker. And, of course, Damian Lillard.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
And that one falls for Fournier.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Second free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 13. Jones kicks to Lillard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Tatum passes to Fournier. Back to Tatum.
a really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Jones dishes to Anthony. Here's Simons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier. For Portland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lillard scanning the floor.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Celtics leading by 6. Kicks to Thompson. Tatum against Covington. Boston again missing. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Feeds it to Lillard. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Pritchard laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pritchard's got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard with it. He's got 15. Didn't think that was going to go in. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for Portland.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
Tatum kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
Lillard outside.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. He kicks it to Thompson. Tatum against Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 7. Simons surveying the D. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Walker. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Simons. Portland no good that time either. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The dish now to Williams. The Celtics have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. First free throw is good.
To me, what's special about Kemba Walker is we know the basketball skill. This guy's a devastating scorer, great pick and roll player, but as importantly, he is a tremendous teammate.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. McCollum's checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. Here is Lillard. 18 points for him. Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Covington passes to McCollum. 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Celtics. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for Walker. Offensive rebound Celtics.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Lillard the pass to Cantor. From outside off the mark. Celtics leading by 9. Shoots a fader. Another shot. Got a hand on it.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
And here's McCollum. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Now Cantor. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Walker dishes to Williams. Back to Walker. The pass to Thompson. And here's Walker. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Walker. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Powell. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Here's Walker. And the shot is long.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing. Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Taking a look at the Celtics, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Great game so far from Tatum. We know he has the ability to carry an offense. Tonight he's showing the consistency at that end, and that's why his team is out in front.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Trailblazers trail by 8. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Now Smart, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Covington finds Lillard. Now McCollum. From 18 feet away, Jalen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jalen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Here's Walker, following the score by Damian Lillard.
Well, you just love the concentration from Jalen Brown. Contested jump shot, no problem.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's McCollum on the wing. And Lillard kicks to Powell. Takes the 3. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Pass to Williams. Walker in the post, working on Nurkic. Williams throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Williams. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Williams against McCollum. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. taking a look at Portland. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've played some good basketball this year. They have to consider this season to be a success in terms of where they are at this point.
Yeah, they're certainly in better shape than I thought they'd be at this stage of the season. And by now we know when they're at their best, they can compete with any team in the league.
Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now here's Smart, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Second is Marcus Smart. Fourth, C.J. McCollum.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 14-point game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. For 3, Covington. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Walker the pass to Williams. Right side, Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Nice ball movement by Boston. Count that bucket. And 11 points for Jalen Brown.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 11. Three-pointer, Lillard bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Covington. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Walker against Lillard. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Here's McCollum.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Tatum, yep, it counts. 27 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Nobody near Nurkic. Portland no good that time either.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Anthony's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Boston also with the sub. Ojale is checked in. Trailblazers trail by 16. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside. Walker with some nice D.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here's Tatum for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one's on Anthony. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
And he makes all 3. Here's Simons. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Nurkic to stop the run. Offensive rebound, Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 6 points.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Boston again missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Nurkic the pass to Jones. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 17. Outside, Walker. Shot from the top of the key. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Anthony, the pass to Simons. And the rejection by Tatum. And he's able to get it back. Anthony can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Smart.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Connects from three-point range.
That is some big-time range from Kemba Walker. The stroke is just so pretty.
So it's Portland now. Kemba Walker getting his 3 to go. Here's Simons. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. From past the arc. Keeps it alive. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Simons. Will it go? And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Powell with the steal. Kicks it to Jones. Passes to Simons. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And so, Smart nails both of them. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And the pass to Simons. Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Simons, guarded by Walker.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
From the arc, and the 3-ball is good. Walker's got 14 points.
Well, the ball handling is just special from Kemba Walker. This guy goes right by the defender. My goodness.
Here's Simons. He gets it in there.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Kemba Walker entered the NBA as a crafty offensive player. He knows how to take advantage of any kind of defensive mistake. Nicely done.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Kemba Walker. Trailblazers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Pass to Carmelo. .149 left to play here in the third. Clock at 6. Nurkic can't hit. On offense, here are the Celtics. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Anthony. Nice D from Williams.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The Trailblazers third.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:16 left to play in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shots good by Anthony.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Fournier passes to Ogilvy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's Simons. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Dishes to Powell. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Smart. He's got 5. Here's Ojale. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Poked away. Williams with the steal. Walker with it. 17 points in the game. Outside, Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Smart's got 8 points.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Celtics. Mo Wagner out there with Williams. Then there's Kemba Walker. And it's Ojale in at the small forward position. Here's Williams.
Oh, wow! Young fella. You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Outside, Jones. The three-pointer, no good. Celtics shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Walker looking for an opening. From downtown. He can't hit that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Simons. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And he recovers it. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Here's Pritchard. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Simons. There's the lob to the hoop, and Jones slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Walker the pass to Wagner. Outside Williams. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Walker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Little, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Kemba Walker hits them both. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. There's the pass to Giles. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Pritchard. He kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There's a level of aggressiveness and assertiveness from Kemba Walker right now. He's putting the defender in a bind. Nothing you can do but foul him.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pritchard passes to Walker. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Neesmith, he's checked in for Walker. Here's Boston now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Ogilvy kicks to Wagner. Poked loose. One-on-one fast break. Here's Simons. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, we know that Hollis Jefferson is a tremendous athlete, but there's a physicality as well. Someone who does not shy away from a little contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Doris, with Rondé Hollis Jefferson, it's more than just stats. The guy is just so active when he's on the floor.
That's right, Greg. It's the hustle and the movement he plays with that are really the strengths. Only 6'6", but it feels like he can play above that size. Great energy guy to bring off the bench. And if you need him because of injuries or fill-in spots, he can start and be productive.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. First one falls for him. Good on both. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Nesmith. It's good from long range.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Simons. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shoots over Wagner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Pritchard. Good.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Here's Simons. Stolen away, pushing it up. Launches the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Here's Simons. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. And it's Wagner with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Simons.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Edwards inside. Portland grabs the miss. They need this one, and it's good on the way in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Here's Ojale, and it's blocked. Here's Simons. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games. I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Edwards inside. At the top of the key, Williams. Lets the three fly. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Simons. Edwards defending.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Wagner passes to Williams. Pass to Edwards. Trying to get something going. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues. And some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
Now here's Little. Tipped away. Here's Simons. Hollis Jefferson passes to Giles. Tries again. Pass to Little for the three. Knocks down the three ball. Little's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Williams.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The pass to Wagner. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Portland with the ball. Here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The free throw drops for Little. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come in here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Well, it looks like you listened to him. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.